we're here with Nikki from SuperCollider. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. I am Nikki from Super Collider. That's me.
Awesome. How are you doing?
Um, I'm okay. I've certainly been worse. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. So we're gonna just jump right into it. You just released a new song
I
recently.
did. I
A
did.
single off a single, right? Off your album.
Yeah.
Yeah, called I Love You, Bob Odenkirk. Do you want to talk about
Yeah.
the single a little bit?
Well, actually, that is the first song I'm gonna play. And hmm, what do I have to say about I Love You, Bob Odenkirk? Well, um, uh, I could throw out a few little fun little facts. This guitar, I got it for Christmas, and the day after I got it, I came up with the guitar line for I Love You, Bob Odenkirk on this guitar, and it was like the first thing I played on it. And then that day, I just recorded the entire song, and I adjusted it like very minimally after that day. So, it's it a lot of I said this in the interview I did with you in Required, I think. I think I said this in that interview, but a lot of the songs that I make sort of just like come together very quickly. And this was one of them, which is kind of how it was for a lot of the new album that I'm putting out once but never again, April 28th. But yeah, also it is called I Love You, Bob Odenkirk because um I do love Bob Odenkirk. The song is not about Bob Odenkirk, but I figured maybe if I put his name in there, more people would listen to it. I don't know how well that's worked out.
You're using Bob Odenkirk as clickbait for your emotional
Basically,
glider song.
I'm using him as a little sponge to attract what's the word? Homosexuals would probably be
Ah,
the
right. So is
term.
that your target audience for this new
Oh
album?
yes. Oh yes. For every album. That's my target audience. That's what the whole
Awesome.
album's about.
Okay, so this is I Love You, Bob Odenkirk by Supercollider.
Yes. Yes. Oh, in the little pocket that you hide yourself in, you said I'm not invited, but you wanna feel my skin. And I'm sorry that I couldn't be near you at all, but I only need the promise you'll be there when I call. Oh, in the little places where I sink in the cracks, you'll be getting me your love and I'll be getting it back. I slept alone in a hallway for a few months and it didn't give me any room around the bed. Maybe it's a matter of time before I come back. Maybe it's a matter of time before I'll be back to breaking down. I'll be back to breaking down because my baby, it'll only be so long before it's gone, and maybe it'll only be so long, and I'm back to breaking down. I'll be back to breaking down in no time. You sneak into my head and then you climb up the walls. There's a certain haunting feeling that I'll ruin it all. And there's a bug in my brain and I'll do what it says. There's a bug in my brain and I'll do what it says. And you'll talk with me for hours and I swear I'll be alright. Only falling to pieces like every other fucking night. And there's a bug in my brain and I'll do what it says. There's a bug in my brain and I'll do what it says. But maybe it's a matter of time before I come back. And maybe it's a matter of time before I'll be back to breaking down. I'll be back to breaking down because my baby, it'll only be so long before it's gone, and baby, it'll only be so long, and I'm back
That was absolutely terrific.
Thank
That's
you.
probably my favorite song of yours ever.
Oh, that's
So
good.
yeah, that was
Thank
absolutely
you.
terrific. So let's talk the Super Collider name because
Yes.
I was on Spotify literally this morning. And I typed your name in, and I realized that the first thing that came up was the Radiohead song. So I have to
Yes.
ask, are you named after the
I
Radiohead song?
I am named after the Radiohead song. Um, the funny thing about that is the that song was released as a single in 2011 with The Butcher by Radiohead also because it's a single by Radiohead. Who the fuck else would it be by? My bad. Um, but the thing about that is I actually greatly prefer the song The Butcher to the song Super Collider. I don't even like that song that much. I mean, I like it fine, but they've got way better tracks. The Butcher being one of them, and I very nearly chose The Butcher as my artist name instead because of my preference for the song itself. But Super Collider was a slightly cooler name. And it turns out there's like a few other Super Colliders out there who also make music, but I'm among the most popular. So, no big deal. It's fine. I'm cool. Whatever.
Yeah, you're the coolest Super Collider out there. You're definitely
I
my
am.
favorite Super Collider. So if that means anything.
It means a lot. Um, I'm going to play Getting High Fives from Trees from my album No X in Espresso. I hope you go everywhere. I hope you go everywhere on earth with him.
That was an absolutely delightful cover of Disorder by Joy Division. So you mentioned your new album. So you
Yes.
want to talk about that a little bit because the I think there are three singles out, right?
Technically, there are three singles out, yeah. But one of the singles is on a compilation, and I don't think most people have actually listened to it. And I don't really, I don't really want people to listen to the song. I want people to listen to it on the album before, you know, not
Yeah, that
before.
makes sense.
Sorry, I'm fucking.
Yeah, you
I
just don't
want
want people to listen to your music. Stop
I
listening
yeah,
to
no, please nobody listen to my music, please. If there's one thing you take away from this is that you should not listen to my music and I don't want you to. Um
it. Okay,
but
so let's talk about the album that no one is going to listen to at your
yeah,
request.
yes, once but never again, April 28th. Um I mean, I recorded it in the span of like on Bandcamp and on the CDs, which I still don't have any actual update on, but I have the designs done for them at least. The CDs and the Bandcamp page, it says that it was recorded from September to February, but that's kind of a lie because it did finish recording in February, but it's not necessarily a lie. But there's just one song that I sort of recorded a demo for. It was "Song for Knives," which is not out yet. Obviously, "Song for Knives." I sort of like started working on in September 2022, and I sent like a little clip of it to one of my good friends, and he was like, "Wow, that sounds like incomprehensible noise. Can't wait for the album, Nikki." And then so I just decided to like stash the project away, just like in GarageBand for like ever, and it just sat there until I remembered it one day, and it was actually really good, so I decided to put it on the album. And then when I showed the finished album to my friend, that was his favorite song on the album, so how the tables turn or whatever.
Yeah. Well, incomprehensible noise sounds pretty good to me, so I'm
Yeah,
excited.
that's basically the whole album.
All right, what are you playing next?
um Jesus Etc. by Wilco. Jesus, don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs. Tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies turning in orbit around. Don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, singing sad songs. Tuned to chords strung down your cheeks, bitter melodies turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking, last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. Our love, our love, our love is all we have. Our love is all of God's money. It's a burning sun. Tall buildings shake, voices escape, sad songs tuned to chords strung down these cheeks, bitter melodies turning your orbit around. Voices whine, skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking, last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. Last cigarettes are all you can get, turning your orbit around. This is the last song that I have for you. I know, it's heartbreaking. This is my song, Still Low, off of Going to Hell and Taking You With Me, which is the last album that I released. And this is one of the better ones from it. Smoke sand in your hair, body still left bare. When will you please come back down to earth? Stuck inside your head, just go back to bed. When will you please come back down to earth? 'Cause you're still alone. 'Cause you're still alone. Come and shed your skin, darkness from within. When will you please come back down to earth? Sit down in the shade, cover up your face. When will you please come back down to earth? 'Cause you're still alone when you're home. 'Cause you're still alone when you're high. Better to be dead than stuck in your head. When will you please come back down to earth? Something's in your mouth, something's coming down. When will you please come back down to earth? 'Cause you're still low even when you're high. 'Cause you're still low even when you're high. The smoke sand in your hair, body still left bare. When will you please come back down to earth? Stuck inside your head, just go back to bed. When will you please come back down to earth? 'Cause you're still low even when you're high. 'Cause you're still low even when you're high.
That was so beautiful. So one last question before
Mm-hmm.
you're on your way out. What was the last thing that you recommended?
The
Like
last thing,
music wise. I don't know if you're, yeah,
the last thing I recommended, like just in general, like to somebody else at all.
yeah.
Um, it was I was probably Loveless actually by My Bloody Valentine. I think.
That fits. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for playing all those songs.
Of course.
The new
Of
album
course.
is out April 26th, right?
28th.
28th. Right.
Close enough.
Okay. I have to make sure that's on my calendar. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.